Hi, my name is Brandon Groom. This is my video on forgiveness. I'm here to tell you about not only forgiving others the moment you know you need to forgive them or the moment you feel getting angry, but it's also forgiving unideal situations, which can be one of the hardest for Christians and believers of any kind. It's that sometimes we find ourselves in situations that we're trying to do God's work, but it seems that other people or other obstacles are getting in the way, and we're like, why, God, why? But we have to forgive the natural. We have to forgive the physical situations which don't necessarily pertain to our spiritual growth and our spiritual forthcoming of what we're able to do. It kind of reminds me of this guy I heard about who was an awesome football player, already looking at, going to colleges or even the pro teams at 15 years old, got in a ski accident and was in a coma. And his coach would be there every day saying, hey, what did you win today? What did you win today? And when he finally woke up, his coach kept saying that. His coach made him hang in the weight room on cables, even though he was paralyzed from the neck down, asking him every day, what did you win today? He said he looked like Christ on the cross, but eventually, one day he got so mad and he started to move the weights. And that was a win for him. And then he kept moving them more and more and more, and then became a motivational speaker, reminding people that it's the little things in your unideal situation that gives you the wins, that gives you the most spiritual growth and spiritual prosperity towards other people, in which what we're really called to do, because sometimes our ideal situations most of the time won't be perfect, but it's the invisible. If we can concentrate on the invisible, that makes our visible situations. Everything from the visible came from the invisible. So we have to remember that, and you will find that in those unideal situations, when you can forgive the actual unidealness of the situation or the person that seems to be getting in your way of doing God's work, forgive that, because we're not really struggling against them. We're struggling against principalities, evil forces in high places, as it says in Ephesians. So if we can concentrate on the wins that we can get spiritually out of every situation, then we never can lose. And it just means also in trusting God with all your heart, listen to his voice, even though it may not make sense at the time. There's wins there along the way that will eventually become visible and make perfect sense. Always believe.